Hello, everybody. Good day. Welcome to the latest version of Happy Buyer, Happy Seller. We've got a very interesting gentleman with us today, Hal Thayer. Hal Thayer is Associate Director at the SBDC, Small Business Development Center in Orlando. I have been a big devotee of the SBDC for a number of years. When I first arrived in Orlando, in 20 years or so ago, I thought to myself, my goodness, here's the crossroads of small business in Orlando. So I signed up for just about everything I could, all kinds of meetings and presentations, and met some super duper people. And we moved on from then, which we'll talk about shortly. So first of all, let me introduce to Hal Thayer to you. Hal, thank you for joining me.
Hello, Shaun. Thank you for having me.
Great. So as I said, Hal is the Associate Director at the SBDC, but we're going to talk about the SBDC. We're also going to talk about it's all letters. ABC, the Advisory Board Council, and one very special thing that Hal brings to us. He is very deeply involved in the CEO Exchange at the SBDC, and there's lots and lots to talk about. But let's just start off by talking about the SBDC and what it does and what it provides to small business in Orlando. As you know, what we like to do is give as much help as we can to small business here in the city. So Hal, can you just give us a few words on?
Yeah, but before I do, I'm going to say, Shaun, you are really underestimating yourself. You've been a terrific contributor to the SBDC, and we very much appreciate everything you've done for us.
Oh, how kind of you to say that.
So the SBDC, we go by Florida Small Business Development Center at the University of Central Florida. We are one of 8 regions in Florida as part of the FSBDC network. We serve Brevard, Flagler, Lake, Orange, Osceola, Seminole, Sumter, and Volusia counties. And we're really here to help small businesses launch, grow, and succeed. We're unfortunately a pretty well-kept secret, but the clients that find us benefit almost universally.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I remember there was a lady who used to do the constant contact presentations.
Right.
Can you remember what was it? I can't remember. She was fantastic. She was so good. I must have gone to I don't know to a many, and then started to use constant contact, which I still do to this day.
Right.
So it's a wonderful product. So all the various things. You've got a gentleman there, Hyro. He's I think of him as the techie.
He's our digital media professional.
Yeah, right. And so ABC, Advisory Board.
Well, no, before I do that,
sure.
I sort of shortchanged the SBDC. So what exactly do we do for small businesses? Really a 4-legged stool. Consulting, no-cost consulting across all business functions: finance, marketing, HR, capital access, government contracting, consulting to help businesses in all those areas. We also offer, as Shaun was talking, training and business training webinars and in-person presentations to help folks get up the curve on the kind of things they need to understand to run a business. We also benefit by being hosted by the University of Central Florida, having access to their library and all of their databases, so we can get market research and information that most small businesses can never afford. We can pull it out of the UCF library and make it work for our clients. And then finally, we have what we call second stage programs, which means they're for successful companies who are trying to get to the next level. And the 2 of those are, as Shaun was saying, our Advisory Board Council, and then there's my CEO Exchange that I'm the program manager for.
So I'm a small business owner. I want to come along and get some help and advice from the SBDC. How much is it going to cost me if I?
Did I miss that? It's no cost. We are at no cost whatsoever. We are funded primarily by the Small Business Administration in Washington. We get county and city funding as well, but it allows us to be at no cost to our clients.
That's that's amazing. It's no cost, I can tell you. It's pretty fantastic. So let's just chat about what the ABC, Advisory Board Council. What does the Advisory Board Council?
Advisory Board Council is a truly amazing program. We have a colleague of mine. Her name is Jill Kaufman, who has been doing this for, I think, 15 years. And what she does is she has built up a, you'll hate this word, stable of experts and volunteers who agree to give of their time as a member of an advisory board to one of our small business clients. And what happens is she picks the exact right people that will meet the needs of that client. So there's a onboarding conversation with the client where we understand what their challenges are, what kind of opportunities they're trying to chase, and then we go find the people to be on that board for that client. It meets over a period of about 18 to 24 months on a quarterly basis. And the client can bring in their challenges and have a group of 6 or 8 experts focused on them, helping them to move the business along. It's transformational for a lot of our clients. They go from a sort of being a solo player to having this group of experts only considering and working and helping them.
Yeah, it's great. So I've been an advisor there for about 15 or so years, and I've been on, I don't know, well, maybe not 20, but quite a lot of boards in that time. And you have good times and other times. We've just finished one literally just a week or so ago, and it was a crackerjack, marvelous. The company, the business itself, they were enthusiastic about what they could do, and they reacted to all of the stuff that we did and the advice that we gave. I enjoy it, quite frankly, because from being in the corporate world, there were many times when I sat round a probably too many times that I sat round a board table and thrashed out what we would do, what the day-to-day running of a business. So it sort of takes me back to that. I really enjoy it, and I'm going to just toot my horn a little bit. 2016, Jill was kind enough to put my name forward as the Central Florida Advisor of the Year, and I'm so proud of that, and it's right at my desk at my home office. So I'm really proud of that. So that's the ABC, all part of the SBDC.
I guess I want to emphasize though is that the Advisory Board Council has really immense impact on our clients and helps them do what we're hoping to do, get to the next level, manage themselves better. I mean, in the ABC you just got off of that I was with you on, they transformed their management. I mean, their financial management process.
Absolutely.
They added all kinds of important inventory management tools that has really changed their numbers. I mean, and they have rebuilt their whole marketing strategy and marketing plan to have a much more positive outlook for the coming year.
Yep.
I mean, those just 3 examples of what that group of advisors was able to help this company do. It's really a home run.
So we were at the last meeting, and I sat back. I listened to the presentation. This is where we are. This is where we're going. This is what we believe we've achieved. And I said to them, I have never seen anything like this from a small business before. And I come across quite a few small businesses. I've never seen anything like it. Also, there are many corporate businesses that I worked in would have been envious of what happened there. So, and that was probably one of the best that we've been on. So marvelous, really great experience. I thoroughly enjoy it. And we have a little bit of fun as well.
We do.
It's not all
collaborative and enjoyable.
It really is. It's great. So, how much? Free. It's free. It costs nothing.
We don't use that word. We use no cost.
No cost, of course. It would be churlish to say free. So that's the ABC.
Yes.
Now, there's something I know is very, very close to your own heart. The CEO Exchange. And to be honest, I've been, Hal was kind enough earlier on this year, maybe last year, to ask me to come along and chat with one of his CEO Exchange parties. But other than that, I know really nothing about it. I know the sort of principle, but I think it'd be nice to hear a few details. And Hal, I think, is very proud of this and all that he's achieved whilst running it. So,
thank you. I am very proud of it. I came into the CEO Exchange about 6 months after it had launched. So I've been doing this since it was founded, which is about 15 years.
Really? Wow.
The CEO Exchange is a group of about 20 right now, CEOs of not competing companies. They are in all different industries. I've got financial services. We have construction. We have storage. We have furniture. We have just almost every business. So it isn't that we're pursuing a vertical. It's a very diverse group. The opportunity in the group is to come in with their opportunities, threats, what's keeping them up at night, and be able to throw it in the middle and have 19 other CEOs talk about their experience, their ideas, share their knowledge to help those folks take advantage of the situation or deal with the situation. And it's a hugely collaborative group. We have it's very congenial and positive. One of my boasts, I think, is that for those 15 years I've been doing it, I still have 3 or 4 members who started with me 15 years ago.
Wow.
So, and you don't keep coming back, I think, unless there's a value. We meet once a month for breakfast. It's time locked, so I'm not wasting a lot of their time. And it's really, I think it's been a very positive experience for them. The fact that I've got a waiting list, and you do have a waiting list, and I've got although new companies, the waiting list is really prompted by the non-competing piece. I can't bring in another competitor.
Right.
So
I build. It's not just the numbers that you have.
Right.
It's specific
competitor. At the end of the day, we joke about it, but for a CEO, the truth is it's lonely at the top. You really can't talk to everybody in your company if you're having trouble making payroll. You also can't talk to anybody at home if you're having trouble making payroll. But you can bring that into the CEO Exchange and say, "Holy cow, guys, I'm having trouble making payroll. Has that ever happened to you? And what did you do?" And that's happened, and they found ideas. They got solutions that help them get through that problem and get back on track.
So CEO, I mean, that sort of implies that a business is doing, 20 million a year, 15 to 20 million a year. Is that the kind of business that we're talking about here?
Well, we CEO is I joke that CEO really in small business
Mhm.
really means Chief Everything Officer. These are the senior executives and owners of these businesses.
Right.
The requirement is that you have at least $1 million in revenue, that you've been in business for a couple of years, and you have at
Okay.
least 5 employees.
Okay.
So I have the members range from 2 or 3 million to
Mhm.
35 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Up
So
there.
there's a real range in there
That's genuine.
of knowledge, experience, and what's really cool, and I think it really motivates the folks who are there in the 2 to 3 to 5 level, is that guy who's at 35 million
Same
started
issues.
at 5 million,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So he's been around and participated, and it's helped.
Yeah, that's good. So if somebody wants to put their name forward as a business that might not contravene, the businesses
Yeah,
that you've
yeah.
already got, they would get in touch with you. would
Yeah,
they?
well, they can get in touch with me, or they can go to our website, sbdcorlando.com, and look at special programs, and there is CEO Exchange, and there's a application online right there.
Okay.
And once I get it, I come back to you right away.
SBDCorlando.com.
Correct.
Very
Thank
important to remember that. Now, where are you located? Where's the SBDC
The
located?
SBDC is based in the National Entrepreneur Center at the Orlando Fashion Square Mall.
Okay. All right. And it's been there for. It used to be on Robinson, didn't it?
It used to be on Robinson, right across from Lake
And
Eola.
it's been there for 15 years.
15 years,
I
yeah.
would say so. Okay.
We're going to be moving.
That's I have to confess that's why I was asking you.
Okay, we're going to be moving in May to the next May, because our lease is up. I think we're going to the Creative Village, and that's all a work in process.
Okay, all right. The Fashion Square Mall last out to turn out the lights. I said that. Hal didn't say that. I said that.
There's a certain irony to being in the business of helping businesses start and grow and succeed in a mall that is in decline.
In decline, yes, dire situation there, unfortunately. But that'll be nice over at the what is it again? What's it called?
The Creative Village, which is where UCF has several of its schools. I believe the School of Communications is over there. The School of Electronic Arts.
Mm-hmm.
And it may be, I think those are the two major ones.
I didn't realize they'd got anything over there.
Yeah, no, that's the campus for those schools.
Marvelous. That's tremendous. Okay, fine. So there we are, SBDC, ABC, CEO Exchange. And to be on the CEO Exchange, how much is the entrance fee? How much it cost you?
Oh, we meet for breakfast 11 times a year. We need to cover the cost of breakfast. So there's a fee of $750 a year to be a member. This compares very favorably to the other CEO roundtables in Orlando, which are more like $1,500 a month. So we consider ourselves the best deal in town for peer-to-peer coaching by CEOs.
Yeah, the time I came on, I really enjoyed it. A little presentation and some question and answer back and forth. It was great.
Well, it's a good group, and they honestly they help each other. They have fun together. It's a very congenial, positive experience for folks.
And one of them I'd been on his ABC, on his advisory board.
Well,
one
of my sources of new members for the CEO Exchange are advisory board council graduates.
Oh, right.
A lot of times, what happens, and this won't surprise you, is that when our clients graduate from the advisory board council, they want to continue in the same kind of mode of getting help. and being in that, having those kind of conversations. And the CEO Exchange is a great way to continue that momentum and be in that kind of environment.
That's great. That's very interesting. They enjoy the ABC so much, and they're able to lean on people a little bit. Whereas you say normally they're the lone wolf there.
Right.
Yeah, and that's good, and they just want to keep going. And we're going to have Jill Kaufman is going to be on the show in the new year. So,
she's terrific. She's
fantastic.
What you can't be underestimated is what an exquisite job she does in putting together these boards and finding the right volunteers for that client, for his or her needs. Yep. It's really magic. And my clients who have participated in the Advisory Board Council have just universally benefited.
Yeah, it's funny. I always say to myself, why don't small businesses take advantage of all of these services that come from the SBDC? You really, if you're a small business owner and you're on the show, just call Hal, look on the website, which is sbdcorlando.com.
Correct.
I've got it now. I've got it. So good, excellent. So, anything else we can tell our friends about?
I guess the only other thing is all of this work that we're doing at the SBDC through the no-cost consulting, the training, the market research, the second level programs like ABC and CEO Exchange have some pretty remarkable economic impact for the community.
Yeah.
In the sense that, and I'm going to just look at this for 2024. We helped raise about $57 million worth of capital for small businesses. We helped 124 new businesses start. We helped our small business clients win about $160 million of government contracts.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I've seen all those government contracts presentations that people give, and I know nothing about that at all. So just tell us a little.
We have an affiliate called the Apex Accelerator at UCF. They specialize in government contracting and helping small businesses to access that market. Frankly, government contracting is a different beast. They speak a different language. You were joking earlier about acronyms. That is acronym land, with a lot of very specific rules, regulations, processes, procedures that really need to be understood before you can be effective there. So we have the Apex Accelerator who helps those clients to learn the game, prepare to have the right kind of conversations with government contractors, and win contracts.
Yes, that I as I say, I look at them and I just turn the page, because it's nothing to do. I know nothing about.
So do I.
So, how many? Not advisors, consultants.
Yes.
Do you have at the SBDC?
We have across our 8 counties. We have 30 consultants, as well as some very important administrative folks who support them.
And there are other actual physical locations other than
right. We have an office in Orlando. We have offices in Kissimmee and St. Cloud. We have 2 offices in Lake County. We have sub-centers at Daytona State College, at Seminole State College, at Eastern Florida State College. And so we have a pretty wide reach inside of that Central Florida 8-county group that we're serving.
All right, good. Well, I guess the message is if you're a small business owner, take advantage of this tremendous expertise that is available to you for free, for nothing. There you go. Take it. And at no cost. I can't remember that phrase. At no cost to you. So take it. And
I think that, what I'd add, I just say, what do you have to lose?
Yeah.
It's, spend the time, come ask the questions, talk to us and see if we can help you and how we can help you. It's funny about small business owners. They're very independent types.
of course.
And they don't, sometimes they have trouble asking for help.
Yes.
And I just would say, come explore, see what we can do for you. If it's not right for you, you don't need to use us. But if there is something we can help for, why wouldn't you want to have a business development group focused on helping you be there for you?
And don't you have a number of webinars as well?
That's sort of inside of that business training service that we offer. We have a whole menu of training, of webinars. I lead a marketing basics webinar. I lead a strategic planning webinar. Others of my colleagues have, we lead one called How to Start Your Business, business plan writing made easy. We do a lot now on how to be effective in web marketing and in social media. And we've been adding new ones around AI and how small businesses can take advantage of artificial intelligence.
It's amazing. It's amazing. What a fantastic service. I was right. It is the crossroads of small business in Orlando and surround and Orange County and the various other counties as well, as you heard. Eight counties?
8 counties.
8 counties. Good. Well, I think we're probably about exhausted now. You know all there is to know about the service that's available to you as a small business owner. My name's Shaun Thornton. Hal Thayer has been my guest today, so thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Shaun. And again,
thanks for coming.
Thank you for all you do for the SBDC.
It's only a pleasure. I only do it because I enjoy it. Right. So thanks very much. Shaun Thornton, 407-592-9388. Of course, if you need to make contact with me for anything, I'm interested in meeting people who are thinking about selling their business. And I give advice to business owners who are thinking of doing that, and I give advice to buyers as well.
I know he's trying to end, but I have to say, Shaun has been a resource for me and my CEO Exchange clients on multiple occasions. Obviously, for a CEO, one of the things that needs to always be in mind is their exit strategy. And Shaun is a wizard in the world of exit strategies and how to sell businesses and make the most for the owner. So
that's how kind of you to say that. Thank you very much, Hal. I really, really, really appreciate it. Appreciate you coming along today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you. Well, that was the latest. Happy buyer, happy seller. That's what we want. That's what we want in life. Thank you very much for tuning in and being part of the show. All the best.
Thank you.
Thanks. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for listening to Happy Buyer, Happy Seller. The sad truth is only 15% of businesses listed for sale actually sell. Hopefully this episode removed some of the stumbling blocks to sale and highlighted the ways in which barriers can be overcome. If you're a business owner thinking about selling or a buyer considering your next step, I'm always here to chat and help you think through your options. So, to learn more or access additional resources, then reach out to me directly at www.happybuyerhappyseller.com. Don't worry if you're not ready to make a move yet. An early conversation can make a real difference down the road. And if you found this episode helpful, please subscribe to the podcast and share it with someone who may be considering selling or buying a business. Until next time, I'm Shaun Thornton, helping create happy buyers and happy sellers. Cheerio.